Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. I'd like to say good morning, but for me it wasn't a very good morning. Had a particularly rough night of sleep, and we're gonna take a look at what that looks like. But not feeling super great to start the day. I know we got an event starting today, so I'm gonna do my best to hopefully have some good news to help perk me up. I'm just feeling very tired. So hopefully things turn out for some positives. But we'll take a look to see how things worked out. Full 100 sleep score. But yeah, that chunk of dozing sleep, I don't know is fully representative, but that's certainly exactly where it is. Might be a little bit more, I just wasn't shifting enough for it to register, but a lot of tossing and turning and just unable to actually be restful. So I just don't feel that rested. And yeah, dozing's gonna win out as a result. Do not have sleep like that very often. And hopefully not for a while, but we'll see. But this is the one to end the week, so we've got 132 million drowsy power to end this week off. Full 8 spawns, with 1 atop belly, and then the rest 1 and 2 star. So let's see who's at camp. We got Charge Bug atop belly, that's a new sleep style, so that's good to see. A couple of ghosties, Shuppet and Ghastly. Metapod. Florigato, another Charge Bug. Maybe one of them will be hungry today. Let's see. Another Ghastly and Shuppet. Am I missing? No, I think that's it. Alright. Give that a second before moving, just so the game does not lock up on me. Alright, that's a nice chunk of XP and Dream Shards. Is this my last sleep style for Charge Bug? No, still need the 2 star. So the hard ones are out of the way. That's nice. Alright. Anyone hungry? Alright. I will take it. Mostly for the fact that that means that there's 1 Pokemon I can take home. And I'll leave it at that because I do want to hold on to some biscuits for this week. 20 diamonds for today's reward stamp, and we can see that the cooking bundles are available. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up there. We'll share out Charge Bug as well. Nice. That will be worthwhile. Slowly making the progress to the next rank. Alright. Quiet Nature Charge Bug. Looking for coffee, mushroom, mushroom. Not it. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our sub-skills, see what's going on. Inventory up, skill trigger, ingredient finding S, helping speed S, and skill trigger, with quiet nature being that ingredient finding up. So this is still going to be good at getting ingredients. It's just not the spread that I am looking for. Thankfully, it doesn't matter that now it's the middle evolution, because it still gets the carry limit of the evolved form, which is a nice quality of life bump. It will have the lower main skill, but thankfully that's not that huge of a deal for a charge strength Pokemon that's an ingredient collector, so it's just like the nice to do when it happens. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could throw it in the calculator, see what's going on. I want to get through the rest of stuff today. I might circle back to this later on in the week, but I'm gonna rest on it and make an actual good choice. Right now I'm leaning towards I'm trying to make good on it, and it's trying to justify it too much. Okay, screen recording. Please play nice. Thank you. So we have the Packed Portions event happening this week. We got Mawwile's introduction as well. So we've got a hopefully fun and exciting week. Dishes multiplied by 1.5. Ingredient specialty Pokemon are more likely to appear. So let's just wrap up the rest of this and then get to picking a new research site for the week. And by picking a new one, I mean the same one. Old Gold Power Plant. It's a Mawwile spawn point, and I'm still continuing to work on that area bonus. So it's a win-win. Okay, please clear the notification. Thank you very much. Alright, so end of the week on Master 4. My plan to use Grubbin to try to get a little bit of extra coffee was a complete and abject failure. So I'm not going to do that again. Thankfully, that should be the last time that I have to. Should be able to get Vikavolt up to 60 at some point, probably this week, since that seems like a good thing the next time that I have to make a dessert dish, which might be the dish for this week. But lesson learned. I just did not have the ability to check the game as frequently as I wanted to. And that really caused some problems. So, area bonus is now 53. Slowly and steadily getting that up. And thank you, Snorlax, for a great week of snoozy studies. Week 99. This means we're in week 100. Milestone. Master 4, gains from berries, not as much. Mostly focused on cooking this week. And an overall grade of A. And that's from that sleep midpoint just getting shifted out for that Nintendo Switch launch. So I'll take it. Slightly less handy candy, but I still got the overall amount of rest that I was supposed to. But 2 nights of not the best rest. Definitely taking its toll. Alright. We're going to go right in. You do have the reminder. Yeah, thankfully, it's been a minute since we've had an event where it's on multiple uplands. Or at least ones that I've had to check. I think that's it. So, for Old Gold Power Plant, it means Fuecoco and Mawwile are more likely to appear. I already got Aeron set up, so when this was originally announced, it was 3. So, this is also just a good opportunity. Is there something else that I'm missing that I should be circling back to? I could also see Mawile and Fuecoco on Taupe Hollow. And there's quite a lot to pick from on green grass. But if I wanted to focus on something, Old Gold would be the best. Just trying to get Mawile, Fuecoco, and work on that area bonus at the same time. More data. And curries and stews for this week. Okay. I can work with that. Honey for today's rewards stamp for getting to bed on time. We do have some cooking missions, it looks like. The first thing I want to check out is figuring out what I am going to be making this week. So, last time it was the Dizzy Punch Spiced Curry. Again, focusing on the 3-ingredient dish so that way I have the ability to keep Dedenne on the team and work on those extra tasties. And any of the apples that it gets, just adding in as filler. Since the pot is larger this week, I could also work on... I would like to make Hidden Power Perk Up Stew, but I don't have soybean collector. So I suppose I could work on Inferno Corn Keema Curry if I wanted to. It would mean no extra tasties, but I do believe that I would need to seriously get Aeron, or well now it's Laron, geared up to be able to accomplish that. I don't know that I'm ready to do that. I guess I should have prepared a little bit better for that inevitability. I was really hoping that desserts would be it again. But that's okay. I can always shift gears later on in the week, so I can get a team set up for now to just do Dizzy Punch Spiced Curry, and then shift gears if I want to. So, coffee, fiery herbs, and honey. That's actually fairly easy to put together. Okay. We have some news as well. A bug fix notice. Event bonuses. Your cooking pot will be 50% larger. That means more ingredients can fit in. Bug content settings are wrong. Status: the issue has been resolved along with the server update. So I guess just make sure that you're running the most up-to-date version of the game. This is making it seems, it's like it's letting us know that the bug was fixed. It's just a server-side fix. Okay. Well, while we're here, let's check in. How did everybody else sleep? 29 reports. So everyone's there along with me on... Maybe they're still sleeping in as well. I would not blame them. Okay. Let's get the team set up. That is not where I want it to be. I do need to get in and clean up the box. Get that done this week. So the only swap out that I need is Blastoise for Dragonite. Okay. And I did that before I collected everything. Oh well. Spilt milk. No triggers for me to start the morning. My lungs will be okay. I just... Sometimes you just need to think through your actions and not jump to conclusions. Alright. Let's cook some breakfast and then use that mini candy boost. All right. No extra tasty to start, but that's to be expected. It's just full odds. But we will get some nice big cooks this week because of that nice bigger pot. Where is that gonna put us? Basic 3. All right. Nice big start. Oh yeah, let's check out those missions. That's right. So basic 2, we get the Mawile incense. I don't think it's usable until later this afternoon, much like any time that incense is introduced. So I will make sure to get that on tonight, because it's going to be a low spawn pool to start with. This will be a good opportunity to just pick that, try to recruit Mawile tomorrow. It's going to be a high pip Pokemon because it's single, there's no evolution, so just gonna make sure to have as many resources available. And we also have got rank rewards to Master 1, use 100 candies. That's going to happen with the mini candy boost, 7 incense, make sure to put on recovery incense. Get to bed on time for some extra dream shards, which you'll need to be able to get all that candy usage unless you're just evolving Pokemon. And then for weekly, Shinx is the Master 3 reward, so that's good. Still need those. 424 favored berries, that won't be a problem with the Dene and Palmon on the team. Befriend 10 Pokemon, give out 15 biscuits, and we got the candies task this week. So that lines up real nice. Alright. Let's do something good. That was a short press. I want a long press. So we'll use those 50 candies. That's going to get set to start. Thankfully, I've been stockpiling dream shards for a little bit, so I got a nice chunk to work on. That it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll wait for tomorrow. I'm just going to continue using the mini candy boost to get Vikavolt 260 this week. That's I feel like a good choice, because it's the one that's closest out of all the Pokemon that I want to get to 60, and then I can work on Dragonite. Because then I don't have a lot of candy, but I do plan on using some Handy Candy S to help boost that through. Because I also want to get this Dragonite to 60 as well to get that level 60 unlock. Have it really pull in. Ooh, don't want... There we go. Want to get as much ingredients collected as possible. Alright. I think that's enough for today. This has already been a challenging morning, to say the least. But learn from our difficulties and grow stronger as a result. But that's what I have for today. I hope you're excited for a fun week ahead. Here with the Packed Portions Cooking Week, I'm hoping to have a real good time, and hopefully my luck turns around after a little bit better rest. So we'll try again tomorrow. Does that sound good? Let me know what your plans are or what you got down in the comments below. Always happy to hear what folks have got going on, especially for event weeks. And I will see you back tomorrow with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.